Yeah. I'm kind of going to say with the lines.
Yeah. Just going to make up my mind.
So the way that we're thinking right now, the space is going to be, we're going to have 3 areas on stage that are pretty isolated by lighting, so that when you're in one, we don't see the other. And one of those is going to be the band, probably upstage somewhere with projection behind. And so at the top of the play, we hear ghostly music, kind of distorted guitar, and we see a projection of George Washington on the dollar bill. Then we cut down to the diner, which is just going to be one piece of furniture, neon lighting, harsh brightness.
We kind of had a little session, Leah and Harold and I just kind of went through all the cues and just got ideas. I mean, it's basically, I think we kind of decided that less is more in some cases. Like, I think it's probably just going to be guitar and drums, but definitely we're going to try to do as much as we can with like metal guitar. I'll try to do my best Steve Vai impersonation for Whitesnake. We'll see. A lot of it's going to be hopefully just trying to do it with the guys in rehearsals, so we'll see.
They're all projecting their ideas of George onto George. It's like that's, what you are in a way.
Yeah.
It's a mirror reflecting themselves back at them.
But there are moments where every character betrays some self-awareness about this problem of like what you're talking about is like, I think what everybody's talking about a little bit is there's like, we're religious people, like we have this thing of like, oh, state and religion, but Americans are so desperate to have a religion and have that permeate everything in their life. But like you have in your monologue where you're like, labels are the problem. Everybody like has a little moment where they realize that they are caught in this thing, but they don't really have any solution to that except to just like proceed even more intensely forward in what they're already doing, and that's, I don't know, that's a really scary proposition. Ideally, like, to me, like theater is like, again, like that word reflection comes to me, that you can't just sit there comfortably in your seat laughing like, oh yeah, this is the Tea Party, oh yeah, this is the neoliberals or whatever, this is,